Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time, please like, subscribe and share. To my darling returning subscribers, I really appreciate you all. So today I am going to teach you all how to write an email, the toolbars and Gmail that you also need to pay attention to. And I'm also going to rush this. I'm also not going to edit because I am feeling very, very down. I am not feeling too well. So we're going to talk about the etiquette of sending an email. The first one is that you need to include a clear and direct subject line. Okay, stop using very, weird lines. Okay, so you want to make sure of that, right? So make sure you use things like all prospective partnership or suggestions for a proposal, something really catchy, nice and cool. Okay, the second one, you want to use a professional email address. So email addresses like ᴍᴜsɪᴄ and all that should be gone. Okay, so you want to use your first and last name at gmail.com or at yahoo.com, depending on what you're using. Okay, please don't use ᴍᴜsɪᴄ or only for short. Please don't do that. Okay, number 3, before you send out an email, you want to proofread that email very well. Don't just send it. And also you just want to look at, when you send an email or when you get an email you want to respond to, sometimes they copied people. You don't also want to, hit reply all. So that's like the 4th etiquette that you need to know. So you want to also include, now in the body of the email, you want to also include professional salutation. So you want to don't come and, anyway, we'll get to that. Just say things like, hello, hi, Mr. This, or dear Professor this, or dear Miss this, okay? Because you don't know these people, so you want to be formal, okay? Don't say hi guys, or, all of those very informal things. It's wrong, okay? Now, this is where I would always tell people to add their email address, the email address they're sending the email to last, okay? You don't want to accidentally, not finish writing your email and then send it out or send it to the wrong person, okay? You might not have time to undo that email. So what I would advise you to do is to always add the email address of the recipient last, okay? Before you do that, remember to double check, make sure your font is simple and organized. I see some emails and they are not aligned at all. Anyways, let me teach you how to do that. Let's check the laptop. Okay, so in the laptop I'm going to be teaching you how to write an email, how to change your font, how your email should look when it's opened either on a phone or on a laptop. You need to learn how to do this, okay? Because I just realized that not everybody know how to do this, because I've gotten tons of emails in the last 48 hours and it is not impressive at all. Pardon my voice because today I am exhausted. I am this is not even me, but I decided to shoot this video right now and upload. So let's go, guys. Gmail, okay? So you tap on compose and then you have the new message. You tap to who you want to send it to. Do you know what someone has been blank copied, okay? Meaning they won't know who the other recipients are or the other. Do you get what I mean? So use this when you want to send it to. Okay, I'll give you an instance. So when I apply for scholarships and they are trying to email us at the same time, right? I don't see the other recipient's email address. So for privacy's sake, we use BCC. But however, when you're sending an email directly to one person, you don't need to do BCC. You don't need to do CC. Okay, if depending on your situation or what the case may be. Okay, you just type the person's email. So let's start. Contact at the summer.com. Okay, so okay. Now, let's come to the subject. Remember I said that the subject has to be very clear and concise. Don't use, people send emails without even, putting a subject. When I get such emails, it goes straight to my spam. So imagine you're sending this to a recruiter. They're not going to take you, okay? So you want to make sure that you put a very concise subject. So you could just say business proposition. Okay, so now this is where the body of the email starts. I have a problem with people that send email. They send email like this: hi, my name is John Paul. See, you see this thing? This is wrong. This is not how to write an email. Okay, this is not how to write an email. You could say, hello, recruitment and development team. My name is John Paul, a web developer with over 3 years work experience. Now, I know the reason I just started like this because I want you people to understand something. You see, when you jam pack everything you're writing without spacing, without properly writing, it is bad. I don't know, like when I see such emails, it irritates my eyes. I'm going to just show you here, right, what I'm talking about, a screenshot of some emails that I'm talking about. Okay, that are bad. You don't write like that. Your email has to be very organized so that anybody that is reading it, even if the person is upset, can properly read and understand what you're saying. Now, some of you might say, oh, my phone turns off the, way you can write. It's not aligned. This is why you have buttons here. They are like bars. Okay, so you want to make use of them. So you can see here is to indent more. You see, indent less. Here is if you want to do bullet point list, okay, which in most cases, it depends on if you want to ask questions and you want it to look neat and clean, then you can use this, okay? I'm going to explain what it means. If you want to also use the numbered list, so let's say, for instance, you see, are you seeing how long does it take for admissions to, okay, you see now it automatically goes to number 2, so it's aligned, right? So you see this is where you align. Now this is, are you seeing? Okay, so you align to the right if you want it to go to this side, in the middle if you want it to be in the center, and here if you want it to align left. Okay, so you choose what you want. This is an email. You want to be, so you know that this is the same thing that happens when you're trying to send a Word document. However, there are other options for that. Okay, so you want to work with that. Then you see this is text color. You notice that when you send an email, maybe asking questions and the person wants to respond, maybe you asked 5 questions. When the person wants to respond, so let's say now I want to respond. Okay, so let's leave number 2 and just say, what is the age limit? Okay, so now let's say I want to respond. I'll now say, now remember, this is if I was replying. To respond to your emails, to your questions, sorry, here are just leave it like this. That's always better. So number 1, you can say, now remember, we're going to do the right, so it comes and aligns. How long does it take? So you can just go and copy this, right? Copy, and you paste it. Okay, you can now say, come down here and say, okay, so instead of doing this, what you just do is to just, okay, so that makes sense. So what you just say is, how long does it take? It takes 3 months. It takes 3 months. Okay, then if you want the person to understand what you're saying, because you're responding, are you seeing? That is how when you send emails to, professors or most people abroad, this is how sometimes it comes in. Okay, so you want to work on how you send emails, how you respond to emails, and all of that. It is very important. Let's say this looks small, because this pretty looks small, so you can increase the font. So you can just do Control A, okay, and increase the font, and that way it's big, so that anywhere anybody opens that email, whether on the phone or on the system, it is bright and okay. All right, so you can see here, if you want to bold a particular thingy, so maybe let's say you want to say I'm a web developer, that's what you want to highlight, you tap on bold. If you want to make it look like it's italic, you can just tap on italic. If you want to underline that, you underline it. Okay, this is see, I love emails that are written with, I don't know, like I like it written well, right? So you want to make sure that you do that. Okay, now if you want to attach a document, you tap here, sorry, not touch. Like I said, I'm not going to edit this, so you're going to be hearing a lot of things, because I don't script my videos, I just speak as I just put on record. That's how I am. Okay, so so this is it, you attach your files here. So let's say you're done and you end your emails with so here, because it still has color, okay, we're going to remove the color and put it as this. Okay, yeah, so you just say I'm gonna remove this. So you can just say sorry guys, so I'm just gonna say, I don't know why it's showing this thing. Oh yeah, found it. Still the same. Then remove this. Yeah, so we're back. So you just say thank you for taking your time, because I mean people are busy, to read my email. I look forward to hearing from you. Best regards, or kind regards, Summer. Remember I said put your email, the email you want to send it to last. You can do that. Okay, this is where you don't put the email. Check, okay, whether what you wrote corresponds or whatever. Okay, well, remember this is small because I haven't also increased it, so you're going to increase it to large. Okay, so here you increase the font as well. So that's because I do not increase it for the entire body. So you just tap on large. Now when you're done, see, now you're about to send an email, business proposition. If you want to change the font, okay, this is where you tap on it, change the font. Please let me know in the comments if this worked for you, if you're able to use your phone. I know it's not everybody that have a laptop. If you're able to use your phone, and if you don't even have a laptop, just let me know in the comments. I'm thinking of doing something, okay, and let's see how that works. Don't lie, please. This is just, anyway, I'll figure out how to find out who's lying. So let's say you want to change the font, so you just change it. Okay, taking the time, right? So if you want to send immediately after you've read and you're certain that it's okay, good and fine. This is meant to be of work experience, 3 years of work experience. What is this? Yeah, so now they'll tell you to schedule your sending. So even if you don't want to send immediately, let's say today is Saturday and you want to send it on Monday, so you can just tap on it and say Monday morning. Okay, are you seeing? So you just select it and it just automatically goes there too. So you can go back and edit if you want. I always advise people to use this option, because sometimes when you're not ready or you just wrote an email without proofreading and you just send, it goes automatically, right? So you've just lost it. Anyway, this is just a very short video, I pray, and I hope that you learned one or two. I think subsequent conversations will be around how to send a cold email to a professor who's going to give you fully funded scholarship, how to send an email to the first time to anybody in this world, There are etiquettes that you need to abide by, okay? You just can't send emails anyhow. But I'm sure you've understood how I want you to be sending emails. And I'm going to show you like what you shouldn't do and what you should do better in the next video. It might not be next week because I already have tons of videos that are lined up for next week, but I'm going to teach you all how to do that. And I've also gotten emails as to teaching you all how to write, a statement of purpose that would help you win like tons of scholarships, and how to, craft your academic CV. Those are things that I look forward to doing with you guys in the next videos. Okay. Have a lovely weekend, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye, guys.